Alright guys, we have made it from Montevideo over to, as some call it, the Miami of South America, Punta del Este.
In today's video, we are going to show you guys a couple of the best beaches here in Punta del Este. The beaches, there are a bunch of beaches kind of along the coast in this area, but these are the two beaches that are closest to like the main downtown area of Punta del Este.
And so before we head down to the beach, guys, we are going to show you how we get our day started. So first we wake up, have a nice coffee, then make our way down to the gym.
6, 7,
99, 100.
Then come on back up for a shower, make a delicious smoothie, and then some self-care to get us ready and cleaned up.
And now, time for the beach.
Alright guys, we're on our way to the first beach. You're going to see pretty soon that there's not that many people at the beach for a few reasons. And the first one is because we're here in November and the high season does not start until around January, end of December timeframe, right after Christmas. For anyone watching the video from the United States, it's like being in North Carolina in April. You have some warm days and some cooler days. Right now we're on a pretty windy day, but from what we hear from the locals, they have a lot of wind here anyways, just because of where it sits as like an east point right into the Atlantic Ocean. Hopefully it's not so windy where you can still hear well on the mic. And then reason number two why there's not that many people at the beach is because today it's like 68 degrees Fahrenheit. So it's a little bit cold and windy. There's probably gonna be some surfers out with their wetsuits on, but not too many people just relaxing at the beach. Not to say for anyone who's thinking about visiting in November, you're not gonna see sunny days. When we first got here, we had amazing sun. It was really hot out and the UV index was 10. So we definitely got our sun in so far, but we're hoping for a little bit more warm weather. So the first beach that we're going to is luckily just a few steps away from our Airbnb, probably like a 3 or 4 minute walk from where we're staying in one of the high rises just right into the neighborhood. So it's really nice to be able to walk here. It stretches really far down. So we're going to walk a little bit further than just 3 minutes. And that way we can show you some of the nicer parts of it. We have arrived to our first spot, guys, here, Playa Brava, which is, like I said, this long stretch of beach right here. And it is a great spot, first of all, to come for a sunrise if you like to get up in the morning. Not for everyone, but I did it the other day while Chelsea slept in just a little bit. And my hands are cold. And it was like a really nice to do like a run along the beach and see the sunrise and just kind of hang out at the dawn of the day, which there was like barely anyone here. A great time to have like a peaceful like wake up to your day.
Said, it's a little chillier today, so there are some people on the beach, but not too many. That's also due to it not really being the high season yet, but there are still people out here enjoying the sun, sunbathing, swimming around, so it's definitely a nice big beach to come enjoy some time at.
Yeah, the sand's like much nicer here, and it's like this at both beaches we'll tell you about. It's much more like fine and like comfortable, I'd say, to walk on, but make sure to wear some flip-flops because when the sun's out it's really hot on the sand. So it seems like this whole side is a great spot for any of you surfers out there. There are non-stop waves coming in and it's been like this every day, so I don't think it calms too often. Maybe other times of the year, but not right now. And when you're doing your beach trek, there's one thing that separates us from the current beach we're at and the next beach that we're going to. Well, one thing that we want to show you guys. By the way, you will find some like restaurants and things along this side of Playa Brava, the side closest to the like end of Punta del Este. And right now, if you can see right here, they are not open just because it's not high season. But you can see that workers are in there starting to get the place ready. Looks like they sell like gifts, food, cervezas. It almost looks like they have a dance floor right out here where the metal is. So I don't know, but it looks like it'd be a fun spot if it were open.
Evidence that it's really windy. So we just got to an award-winning statue here in Punta del Este called La Mano, which means the hand in Spanish, as you can see behind me. So it's a really cool spot right in between Playa Brava, Brava Beach, and the like main kind of downtown area of Punta del Este. So it's a really cool spot to come, take some pictures, maybe for the gram, and just check out as you walk Playa Brava and enjoy the beach.
By the way, as you can see probably behind me quite well, there's a lot of people here and it's November. So you can probably imagine once it's summertime, how many people are gonna be here every single day fighting for a photo. So I will say, when I was here Wednesday morning 2 days ago, I went at like 6 a.m. and there was nobody here. I was the only one here. Now obviously the sun's gonna look a little bit different than in the middle of the day or at sunset, but it is a good time to come if you wanna have nobody here and you wanna actually get that feeling like you are the only one. We are gonna make a pit stop here at Los Dedos Point. So I really can't figure out if it's El Mano or Los Dedos for the sculpture because the geotags say something different. Hola. Good, thanks. And so we're gonna try out Los Dedos Point. Luckily there's not too many people here because it's not the high season. So time for maybe a beer and a snack to start us out.
So we just got our beer here, a nice liter of the local Uruguayan Patricia. For this liter, it cost us 210 Uruguayan pesos, or about $5.50 US. So really not too bad for a liter actually, especially for a place being right on the beach. And then if you want to get like a small snack like we're thinking about, you can get a sandwich. This place has salads, sandwiches, some classic Uruguayan specialties. But if you want to get just like a sandwich or a snack, that will cost you approximately 295 Uruguayan pesos, which comes out to about $7–8 US dollars. So not too bad if you're gonna stop in for a beer and a snack. Not the cheapest, but you're right on the beach, so it's a great spot.
All right guys, we just left the Los Dedos restaurant. It was a nice little snack to get us going. Put a little Saturday cerveza into us too, so can't go wrong there. And now we're walking across the skinny little peninsula area to our next beach. And one thing also to mention about the restaurant though is, well, not just that restaurant, but for anyone who doesn't know this about Uruguay, is when you pay with a non-Uruguayan credit card or debit card, as long as it's not from Uruguay, you get the 22% VAT cut off automatically when you pay at restaurants. So that's really nice. It keeps the cost a little bit lower, and especially in like an expensive place like this, a bit more affordable. All right, there's this guy over here on the beach right now that literally knows how to get shredded / yoked while making money. Take a look at this guy right here. He's got shirts. Oh, can you see that right there? Shirts hanging and he's carrying them. That's got to be like 50, 100 pounds or so. Not bad.
All right guys, so we just got to our second beach of the day, the second beach that's in the main area of Punta del Este and the peninsula area of Punta del Este. It is called Playa Mansa. And you can definitely tell the difference between here and Playa Brava. Here it's much calmer, the wind isn't as strong, there aren't as big of waves, so that's why the surfers are typically in Playa Brava, because there's more waves and wind. Here it's a bit of a smaller beach, a little calmer. You can come, lay, enjoy the sun. Even if it's a cooler day like today, You probably feel a little warmer here because the wind isn't so strong on this beach. So it seems a little more crowded because people are really taking in that sun and a little bit of extra warmth here at Playa Mansa. Playa Mansa is actually just a few minutes walk, really, from Playa Brava. You just basically walk directly across, like away from the ocean, 4 or 5 blocks, and then you hit Playa Mansa on the other side of the peninsula. So you can definitely do both beaches in one day. If you get a little tired of the wind at Playa Brava, you get a little too hot at Playa Mansa, you kind of have a bit of both worlds on both beaches.
And if you really want to be living at this beach, grab your hammock, depending on if you're from the north or the south, and set them up right there. See that? They're just hanging from the bridge, just living. That's called a Saturday fun day if you ask me. All right, now we're gonna head right over to that thing. Crazy jumpers up here. He's going all the way off.
Alright guys, so that wraps up this video of the 2 best beaches to go to right in the main area of Punta del Este.
So guys, if you liked exploring these beaches with us, give us one of those thumbs up. If you didn't like exploring the beaches with us, give us a thumbs up and just comment below why you didn't like it. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Looking forward to seeing you in the next video in Punta del Este.